Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. And Sparking Zero is finally out, and the early access has been going for a day or so. So I wanted to hop in and just kind of like give like a different perspective. I thought that it'd be a good idea to actually reflect my first 24 hours in Sparking Zero, and I think it's very important for my growth in this game and for me to get better is that if I recognize all of my weaknesses and then try to do my best to minimize them in training and then apply them in an online game. Like, my ego would not let me just, hey, you might need to learn this game because you haven't played this since 2008 and something like that, and this is like a whole new structure. And I mean, some of the stuff that is presented in this game are brand new, but a lot of this stuff is kind of like the same in the older games, but with a lot of interesting mechanics that they have added. Yeah, let's hop right into it. So the elephant in the room and the most important feature in Sparking Zero for sure is our counters. Now, our counters are very important in this game because we definitely want to focus on defense, and that was something that I had to realize very early on. This game isn't necessarily based on combos, and here I'm even trying to time this super counter, and it's not necessarily based on having the most optimal damage. Now, that's not to say that that is not important. If you want to optimize your gameplay, you for sure need to learn combos that are optimal and that deal the most damage possible. One thing that I didn't necessarily realize coming into this game and experiencing it is that defense is way more important than offense. And I kind of had noticed this when I was checking out Bleach Brother Souls, at least when it came to its gameplay. See, I'm even trying to time this. It's very hard to time, but at least when I was checking out Bleach Brother Souls gameplay, I kind of realized quickly that it is based on counterattacking, and it's a pretty interesting direction that Bandai has decided to go in with their anime games. Like, I've played games like Naruto Storm 4 and Storm Connections and Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. Those arena fighters, oh, and My Heroes One's Justice. A lot of those games are very fast paced, just like this one, but they don't necessarily focus on defensive mechanics. They mainly focus on offense and optimizing combos and damage. There's also a shit ton of broken tech in those games, but Storm Connections actually kind of did a good job of getting rid of some of those. This game is heavily based on defense, and I had to realize that quite early when I was optimizing my training. And I actually had spent around 2 or 3 hours trying to, kind of like get a feel for the game. I didn't even want to post a video until I actually figured out what was going on in my gameplay and hop into some story modes. But yeah, that actually kind of might lead to my next point, but I actually want to continue to talk about our counters here. I'm gonna just keep working on my perception. When it comes to like perception, I don't think that is necessarily as important because it does take away key to use this. Like, it kind of drains it a little bit. But now, as I head into my perception training, I do think that perception is not as important. It's definitely very useful to use, and it doesn't drain very much ki. But what I've noticed in this game is that it's very important to manage that ki bar, because it's not as much as you think it is, like, at all. Like, and it takes a while to charge, and in this game where it's very fast paced, it's not necessarily in your best interest to do that while your opponent is just staring dead right at you. He can hit you with anything. There's a lot of good moves in this game that you can get punished with. So what I had figured out was that anything that drains ki is pretty irrelevant. Now, I'm not saying that all that the perception is not a good, because like I said, counterattacking in this game is very important, and you want to use all of your tools in your toolbox to get an advantage. But I would highly recommend that I don't use perception as much and just rely on mainly using the super counter, because most of the time you're actually going to be caught in a combo, and your opponent probably is going to optimize the damage because they might have labbed it, and they might have gotten used to their characters' combos and optimize their damage. And people get really good at these games really fast. So I kind of had to realize that, hey, I might need to master this, because yes, the timing is very hard. I do think it'll be worth failing multiple times when it comes to getting better at this game, because you definitely want to get into a habit of reading your opponent's moves, and it's definitely not an easy thing. You definitely have to build repetition and time and effort and stuff like that. Just normal normal fighting game stuff. You just have to put in the time. Despite how difficult story mode is in this game, it is really good practice because it does simulate the unpredictability of a real human opponent. Even though it is kind of cracked out of its mind, I'm still going to try to go crazy. Now, another good thing that I can probably work on and implement into my gameplay is kind of just a spam key blast. You know, it's honestly pretty oppressive. They don't take up that much meter. Like I was able to get off 7 or 9, looks like 8 or 9 key blasts without really taking up very much meter. So if you have opportunities to just throw key blasts out, just to throw them out to kind of make yourself unpredictable, just definitely do it, you know, because that's kind of something that I don't know why I just forgot to, because maybe it's because I was playing Goku Dama earlier and he doesn't have access to that. But if your character has key blasts, then for sure just, you know, throw them out there. It doesn't really cost very much meter to kind of just to spam them. So yeah, and they're actually pretty, and it's pretty impressive too, and it does a decent amount of damage. So for sure, definitely implement key blast consistently. So yeah, that is pretty much an overview of all the things that I should probably work on. And trust me, there is a ton more on the list, but I would be talking for at least 30 minutes if that was the case. Don't forget to drop a comment down below and tell me what are your strengths and your weaknesses in this game already, and what have you done to implement those barriers to try to get better at this game, because I know for a fact that I'm going to be grinding this game for sure, man, because it has the perfect combination of high skill, a lot of techniques that you can use to get your advantage. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into some ranked matches. All right, let's get it. Nice counter. Out the way. Bro, seems like I can't, like, it seems like I'm just, like, my inputs are just not hitting. I'm lagging like crazy. Bro, what is up with my... Okay, I just can't explain what's going on right now. I'm gonna dodge that every time, my brother. Oh, yes, sir. Please tell me I dodge that. I was gonna say, there's no way. Come here. Nice counter. Come here. He whiffed. Come here. I totally vanished behind him, right? I totally did, right? I know I did. Oh my goodness. That was crazy, but it's so laggy. Like, does that even really count? Like, I can't lie, because I definitely left a lot of damage on the table, and I had opportunities to actually transform too as well. So we definitely got to take advantage of that. What am I doing? Because we did a pretty good job of following up, but what I need to really emphasize is my super counter, counter, because I feel like I've already forgotten what the button was. Like, I really just need to quite literally just keep labbing it, bro, because this shit is ridiculous. We should be able to capitalize on the damage. Should be able to dodge that. Has a lot of whiff. Baited them into that. See, that Galley gun has a lot of whiff, man. He got to stop using that move. No cap. Counter to that. I forgot you can counter throws in this game. Nice counter. I totally does that, right? There's no way I didn't. Oh yeah, he's dead. No, that didn't kill him. That's unfortunate. This man transformed into Super Saiyan God. Nice. Okay. Wait, is it that the same hit that I faced earlier, or I don't know? It might be. I don't know. It could be a different one. Yeah, it is a different one. Oh no. Wait, I'm in burnout. That's what that was. Oh, no, I whipped. I gave him a turn. So laggy. Ah. Nice. Okay. It's so laggy though. Why is it so, bro? That's just straight hands. Like I guess. I didn't charge that up. What the fuck? Why is it so laggy with me all of a sudden? Ouch. Hmm. Oh, I'm eating these combos. Holy shit. Whoa. He's not giving me any room to charge my key. So be it. Nice. I'll charge this up real quick. He came right at me. I don't know what I'm just doing. Dude. Dog. What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Please tell me I moved out the way. There's no way. I know I moved out the way. No, there's no way. God damn. They need to evacuate immediately. Told you. Told you. Evacuate. I dodged that. There's no way I didn't, bro. I literally knew he was gonna do some crazy shit. I knew it. I didn't. That's unfortunate. Oh my.